Hello, Winfrey families, and welcome to our Graduation 2020 overview. By the end of this presentation, we will have answered a lot of the questions you may have about our graduation ceremony and how that will look and feel in our new virtual format. If you still have some outline questions by the end of this, we'll be providing you a method to contact us and to be able to get those answers. So let's get started. The first question we've been getting is, are we going to have a ceremony? And the answer is yes. It will not be a face-to-face ceremony. It will not be in an arena with 4,000 of our closest friends. We do want to ensure the safety of all of our learners and our family members and all of those who may be participating. So we will be having a virtual ceremony. We will have an in-person component, however, and we will do all we can to ensure that we are following good safety measures. Will graduation be on the same date? No, we are moving graduation. So we will be broadcasting our virtual ceremony on Sunday, June 7th at 2:00 p.m. Will our graduates get to order and wear a cap and gown? The answer is yes. Are they required to? No, but we do have our ordering online and available through our vendor. It's www.jostens.com. At the end of this presentation, we'll have a little bit more on how to order your cap and gown, and we'll walk you through those steps. So let's get started. We are going to have 4 different types of celebrations to recognize the achievements and the accomplishments of our graduate. And the first will start with Recognition Fridays. Those graduates who completed prior to our extended closure in March have put on a cap and gown. They've gotten the opportunity to go through campus, walk through the classrooms, ring the bells, have that kind of celebration on the day that they finish. And that's not something that our graduates have had in this extended closure period. But what we are doing is every Friday on our social media, that's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, we are doing a recognition of all the graduates who have completed through the week. So if your graduate has finished in March or April, please check out our social media for their recognition tile. And for those who are getting ready to finish with us in May, keep an eye out as we recognize your graduate on Fridays. The next celebration we will have is the on-campus celebration. These are going to be scheduled for the week of June 1st. And in full transparency, we do not have the exact dates and times yet. We will be sending those out to you later. But they are planned to happen at the end of that week. We do encourage our graduates to wear their cap and gowns. They should be delivered by this point so that when they do come to campus, they will be fully dressed for this graduation experience. And here's what it's going to look like. We're going to have 3 different stations set up on the campus. At the first one, the graduate will receive their diploma from the campus principal. If they don't already have it, those who have graduated earlier in the school year may have already received it. Our graduates will receive their diploma cover. We will have graduation programs for every family, any kind of honors or awards that they may have earned, as well as a gift from us to the graduate. At the second station, we are going to have a Winfrey Academy background set up for the graduate to take their official cap and gown photo. We will have a staff member there to take that photo, and we will have all of those uploaded to a drive later for our families to access. It will be a 5-minute station, so once that's done, the family is welcome to get out of their vehicles and to take any photos that they want to take with their graduate against that background. At the end of that 5 minutes, as our families exit through the parking lot, we're going to have a rally line set up of staff members with banners and posters and maybe some cowbells ready to celebrate that graduate as they leave us and enter into that future of their dreams. Our third celebration will be the graduation ceremony itself. And as I said earlier, it's going to be Sunday, June 7th at 2:00 p.m. We do have a videographer that is working with us who is going to be taking different pre-recorded pieces of our graduation ceremony and putting those together for us. We will be using YouTube, we believe, to stream at 2:00 p.m. And once we do have that link available, we will send that out to all of our families. So be watching your emails. Please invite as many friends and family as you would like to watch the ceremony. It can be streamed from anywhere as long as they have access to YouTube. Our ceremony will include all of our traditional graduation elements. We will have a processional of learners at the very beginning of our ceremony. Our Winfrey salutatorian will provide the Pledge of Allegiance. We will recognize all of our honor grads. Our valedictorian will get to provide their address. We'll hear from the school superintendent, and then we'll have the walk. And at the conclusion, after our learners turn their tassel, we'll have the recessional from the ceremony. Now, you might be wondering, what does a walk look like in a virtual ceremony? So instead of the learners crossing a stage, what we will have is we will have recognition tiles that will be shown throughout the ceremony. And they will look like this. Each learner's tile is going to have a background of their campus, and we will place their name at the top of their tile. So here you see Oscar Osprey. We'll have their campus information listed, and if they're one of our honor grads, we'll be putting that on their tile as well. Each grad will now have an opportunity to provide us 2 to 3 sentences to put here in their box, or maybe they have a quote by a favorite author, a shout out that they would like to send to somebody in their family for their support. We will also put a picture of them on their slide. And then if they earned any cords, a red cord maybe for some blood donation, a yellow cord for those who graduated with an endorsement, or maybe recommended or distinguished, they earn a yellow cord. Also any silver cords for community service hours, that would be noted there on their tile. So this is what will happen for all of our graduates, and we anticipate that we're going to have about 400 plus. So we'll be asking you for some information here in a little bit to help us put that together. The last celebration that will happen will start the very next day after our virtual ceremony, and that's the Seller Celebration. We are going to have over 400 of these graduate tiles. And so what we're going to do is feature our graduates on our Winfrey Academy social media every day, starting June 8th through August 31st. So again, that's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We will have a schedule of when we'll be showing those, and we will send those out to the families. So if you have a learner from, example, the Dallas campus, we'll let you know the days that we'll be featuring the Dallas campus graduates, so you know when to be looking for your graduate's tile to be recognized. So what do you need to do now? That's a lot of information in a very short amount of time. But here's sort of the step-by-step that we need our families to do. The first one is, if your learner is not already a graduate, please be working towards finishing that curriculum. If May 21st is your target because you're trying to get to rank date, then that's where we want to help you to get. But if May 29th, the last day of school, is your target, then we're going to help you reach that. Second thing would be to order the cap and gown no later than May 17th. We have given you the website here. It's www.jostens.com. We do have an ordering sheet that you'll be receiving with instructions on how to order that cap and gown. Also, we'll have a separate video for you about that. Please do send a photo of the graduate and their 2 to 3 sentence shout out or quote to info@waxd.com. That's info at WACSD.com. The kind of photos that we're looking at are going to be a high resolution photo, something that would look good if it was blown up. So preferably something that's taken with a camera versus a cell phone. But if you are using a cell phone photo, please do send it as actual size, not small, medium, or large, because we do need the higher pixel count on that. What we do not want, and please do not send us, is selfies. If you're going to use a cell phone photo, please have somebody take a photo of that graduate, not have them take a selfie of themselves. No filters, please. No Snapchat, no bunny ears, no kitty ears, unicorn horns, the angel halos. We would like for these to just be pictures of your beautiful graduates. The photo, please do have your learner be dressed within the student code of conduct. within the dress code. And also in your email, please be sure you tell us the first and the last name of your learner and the campus that they attend. We want to be able to know who they are, to be able to put their shout out or quote and their photo on the right tile. The next step is graduate. If you haven't graduated yet, yes, we most definitely need to get you to that place and be working there. Keep watching your emails for updates about the date and the time for celebration number 2 at your campus. We will be sending out some weekly updates leading up to graduation, so please be watching your emails for that. Graduate if you haven't made it by that point. Watch your email for the invitation to our live streamed graduation, and then also watch your email so you know when we will be featuring the campus and the graduate tiles on our social media. If you have any questions that haven't been answered within this presentation, please do reach out to us. The best way to get a hold of us right now is going to be at this email address. It's info@waxd.com, info@wacsd.com. Your campus staff will be able to help you with any questions you may have, but you can send us your questions here. We know that this is not what everybody anticipated or may have been looking forward to, at least this year, or the length of time that it has taken for your graduate to reach this milestone in their life. But what we do hope is that you find that we have honored your graduate and taken every step to provide everyone with the full graduation experience. We thank you for your continued support and look forward to seeing you at your learner's graduation.